Paris African Experiences. This is Jimmy. Today we are shooting the current prices of gets. And this place is in Wampeo. I'm going to give you proper directions. We are going to work with Jimmy, hand in hand with Jimmy. So this business is called Motebi, Metal, Wax, and Glass Mat. I'm going to give you different ideas, I'm going to give you everything. The problem we had yesterday, I apologize about yesterday's video. It was not clear. The lady gave me information, but in the end, I believe we were able to capture the information we needed. I believe we were able to actually understand. If you didn't understand prices of gypsum, please ask me and I'll explain again. I'm planning on making a video on gypsum again to fully explain for those who didn't understand. I apologize, it's never happened and it will not happen again. Today is a better experience, an amazing experience. That's Jimmy right there. He's going to go with us and he's going to give you tricks how to tell if your get is good, how to tell how to buy a get. Kindly come and support these people. They're amazing people. I know I say that all the time, but they're really amazing people. It's the truth. Let me get you directions, then we start. Kindly enjoy the video. All right, fam. Let me give you proper directions to this business. This business, first and foremost, is called Motebi, Metal Wax and Glass Mat. Right there, those are the contacts. They're all on WhatsApp. As you can see, Skilling Youth Generation Uganda. This gentleman is enabling, educating the youth, young people. You're going to see them work. Most of them are done working for the day, but you're going to see most of them working. It's impressive to see things like this. The black community is not resting, it's not sleeping, it's developing itself. Now, this is Wampeo Primary School. This road, when you're coming from that side, right? Do you know Kumbuzi? I don't know if anyone that has used Gayaza Road doesn't know Kumbuzi. Kumbuzi is right there ahead, right? Do you know what they call Kucha Bobby? Like the road off Bobby Wine's house, right? The road where Bobby Wine passes to go to his house is right ahead, slightly ahead. When you leave that road, you're going to come slightly ahead, a little bit ahead. You're going to see Wampeo Primary School, and these people are right opposite here. You cannot miss this place. This is how the place looks on the outside. They are next to a petrol station called Agitel. Now, if you're coming from Gayaza, the moment you skip Kasangati like this, you know that road they are constructing that goes to Chira? After that road, you come a little bit forward, you're going to see a petrol station called Golden Petrol Station. And right after the Golden Petrol Station, you're still going to see Wampeo Primary School. I think this particular location is called Wampeo. This is Gayaza Road. You cannot miss this place. So we are going to discuss gets today. There are so many gets, different designs, different gauges, different sizes. Now I'm going to explain things. Please listen carefully. I beg you to listen carefully because I don't want you to misunderstand or mishandle me when I'm giving you information, all right? Those contacts, please keep them and come support these young people who are developing themselves, who are trying to make their lives better. You're going to see many of them, as you can see. So these people are actually designing a lot of stuff. Now, before we start showing you gets, I'm going to give you information, certain information, and please listen carefully, all right? And then I begin right now. Now, in the world of gets, you have things we call gauges. Every time you reach metal, you have gauges, different sizes, and you have different designs. I'm going to repeat that. When you come to the world of metal, you have what they call gauges. Gauges are gotten from the thickness of metal. Look at this. This is what they call thickness. How thick is this metal? The different gauges cost different money. All right? So when you go to buy your gauge and someone is giving you a particular price, keep in mind how many gauges does it have. What kind of designs are you choosing? All these things are called panels. These panels are different material, all right? So each of these materials cost different money. Now in the world of gates we're gonna start from 1 millimeter, and we are going to go through showing you how each of these looks like. How 1 millimeter, because this is metal, all right? So we're gonna show you what 1 millimeter looks like. We have, after 1 millimeter, we have 1.2 millimeters. After that, we have 1.5 millimeters. After that, we have 2 millimeters. After that, we have 2.5 millimeters. Before I continue, these people fabricate doors and windows. They fabricate anything, pretty much anything metallic. They fabricate it. This is so pretty. Anyway, we are here for gates. Banange Jim agenzewa. Jim jangu tukole. So, we had stopped at 2.5 millimeters. We've sorted. We have 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters, 1.2 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters, 3 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters, 4 millimeters, name it. All the way to probably 10 or something. Now these millimeters are gauges. Each size costs different money. Each size has different designs, as you will be seeing. Each of these designs, each of these designs will cost you a little bit more. I meant as a little bit more, not too much, just a little bit more. Are we following? So I cannot give you an exact price of a gate. I don't know your taste and preference. I don't know what design you want, but I can give you prices based on the different metals. How the metals would be able to be charged. Are we following? This is a different design now. This is a gate. Even that is a different design of a gate. Now under gates we have two types. We have the sliding gates and then we have the opening gates. Opening gates, they are those gates we've had since we were kids at home. If you didn't have them, my apologies. But there are people you saw with them. The gate opens from the middle. Someone stands this way, opens, another person opens the other side. Are we following? Now those are what we call opening gates. Sliding gates, just like the sliding windows. It's pushed sideways. We're going to be able to show you. Okay? So, these ones cost differently. Because when something is sliding, it takes different material, especially in the mechanism process. And then when something is opening, it also takes different material. Okay? Now, when it comes to sliding gates, there is a category they call electronic gates. Electronic gates are opened by a switch. They're opened by a remote. All right? So they can be pretty much opened by anything as long as it's electronic. They don't require you to come out of your car. They don't require you to struggle and try to open. Now this is a sliding gate. Mama nyabonga nunji. Yeah. Zino gauges make
1.5.
1.5. It's double face. Double face, wagamba double face. Tutegeza nti awe fanana eno kyekiri eri. Mama nyabo. Double panels. Are we following? This is a double faced gate. Its gauges are 1.5 millimeters. This is extreme strength. You don't know, because nchikonye ko ngampulira eringa 3 millimeters. This is electric. Mugata pipes biri.
Ino neno.
Because it's electric.
Kubage esobola tambuza kumanyoga mota.
Okay.
Yeso lati tukola pipes biri.
So, okay, guys, this is an example of an electronic gate. Inside, there is something they call a motor, which you're supposed to buy yourself. They don't give it to you. Yeah, of course. So they know suppliers. If you want them to buy for you, they can buy for you. Motors ziwa msendinga make. Olinga zidi.
Oteka nini zabi.
Ya kutesa Naeta hizo kutandikira msendinga make.
Wape tu connectinga kumungu.
Okay, so usually they just connect. They don't know the price, but they connect you to the sellers. But this is an example of an electronic gate, ladies and gentlemen. This is 1.5 millimeters. All right, I've explained to you what an electronic gate does, how it works. Now, before I continue, Anju?
It's a remote, just
remote, remote, switch, anything. Toka kalukanye. Abana bagala akaserengeto. Now they make all these. They make them. I've told you this is an example of a sliding gate. All right. There are two types under sliding. There are those which are manually sliding, and then there are those that are electronic. Then we have our old-fashioned gates, the opening ones. All right? Now, before I continue, the standard, according to them, the standard size, not even them, that's how construction is. Everything has standard size. For example, walls have a standard height, but you can still have higher walls. The standard size of a sliding gate is 16 feet long. All right, but an opening gate, its standard size is 14 feet long. It does not mean that your gate should be 16 feet. No, it means you can have a 18-foot gate, 20-foot, paka foot maker. Zoyagala. So the bigger the gate, the better looking the place. You're right. So you can have a gate smaller than 16 feet. You can have a gate smaller than 14 feet. According to the wall size in the walls. Your wall height. Are we following? So because of that, the prices will differ still. Someone who is buying a 10-foot gate will not pay the same as you paying a 16-foot gate. Why? Labor, material, obviously. This goes without saying. So that's why I'm not going to be able to say this exact gate will cost you this. Number one, most of you don't even know how to tell the difference between these gauges in metal. When you come to Mutebi workplace, they are going to be able to show you that different metals, their sizes in gauges. Yeah? Then you can choose which gauge you want. But me, I'm going to give you only, follow me. I'm only going to give you starting prices. By starting price, I would say, if you want a 1 millimeter gate, prepare not less than 1.9 million Ugandan shillings. If it is a sliding gate. If it is an opening gate. Opening, if you are manual. Okay? If you want an opening 1 millimeter gate, that is the beginning price. 1.9 to 2 million, around there. Beginning price for an opening gate. Now, for a sliding gate, you won't get it for 2 million, even if it's 1 millimeter. And these are standard sizes. We are talking about 16 feet. Are we following? Standard height for a sliding gate is 16 feet. Standard height of one is chikomera ky'omuntu anti naye kati nze mbawa prices are standard prices. Ate kati nze manye obuwanvu bw'ebikomera byabwe. But for you, you can come with your measurements and tell them, my gate should not be 16 feet. It is less. Obviously, you won't be charged the same amount as a person taking a 16-foot gate. The money will be slightly less. Mochiwulira. Yeah? Every time you're consuming more material, the price will go up. It's not just gates. It is with doors, with windows, because material siwa bwerere. So they'll definitely charge you a certain amount of money depending on what you're taking. But remember, I've given you the gauges. There is 1 millimeter, there is 1.2 millimeters, there are 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, all the way up to 3, and then 4, 5, 6. It's up to you. What we are going to do now is to take you around, but first let me break down a few things for you, just give you ideas of starting prices. Nabagamba, I'm making this video on the 12th of May 2023. For you, you might be ready to build in 2024. When you come and these people tell you, I've been to byali nyamuko, twavayo kububi kubukadde bubiri, kati tuli kububiri kitundu. Please stop castigating people, questioning them, saying Doreen said. Doreen says what Doreen says. But you also have to understand, in construction, prices are always going up. Kubanga ebintu ebimu bino temumanyi bei yabyo. Nange kenyini mbasimanyi bei yabyo chovola abanzija nembinoonyako. Nembimanoonyeza nembibawa. Are we following? So, if you come here and you're trying to buy a gate of maybe 1.2 millimeters, prepare not less than 3 million shillings. But remember, that money will increase depending on a design. Imagine, this gate is 1.5 millimeters, but it is double-faced. We've done just wooden doors, double-faced wooden doors. Yeah? Ngolujirumu olya kugambara mitwalo nsanvu. Just a wooden door. Mahogany wooden door. Olujja lutaweza na futi 8. Nakugambe mitwalo nsanvu. Owulira. Kati you want to come and buy a double-faced metallic gate at under 1 million bantumwe. So when someone is selling to you something so cheaply, ask yourself, ya material mujjawo yo. Learn to ask yourself these things. Kubanga, you're going to get someone, because he was telling me, there are people who will forcefully make for you, let's say, a 20 over 16 feet of a gate. Owulira, in 1 millimeter gauges. That gate will fall on you. Chija kugwira. They are weak. Yeah? There are limits to what 1 millimeters can do. The strength is not the same. Keep in mind, keep these things in mind. This place has a collection of people. Owulira. Most of these people are being educated, they are learning. These are youth. Me, I would rather have them here than on the streets. What about you? So I want to support people like this. These are people with a dream. They've realized the dream and they are selling it to you. Owulira. Enable the next person so that next person, hey, enables the other person. That's how the world should be. They have different works, they do different things, but my interest today was gates. Kati gates, kati neno nayo giraba. Nayo gate. Yeah? What you see this way is different. Kati no sit double faced. Ochiwulira. If it was double faced mujebaleko. If it was a double faced gate, what you see this way would be exactly what is on the other side. So when you come here and say, me, I want a gate like this, eh? Mukama wange, akasente kaba kajja kweyongera muko. Omanyi nze sagala nnyo balemesa, naye njagala bagamba amazima. Kati let me break a few things down for you. If you're buying a 1.5 millimeter gauged gate, the starting price would be from 3.5 million. That is 3.5 million Ugandan shillings. Going up. Do you know why I'm saying going up? Normally, onosi seminti. Seminti, tagenda kuba muna design. We just have brands. These things have different designs. Only that these panels cost money. These things are not, they're bought separately, by the way. Kubaka tioli wa kuguza luno line bat. bino bigula separately sicho okiwulira kati gwe muntu akwadde price yaki akwadde price ya bati. You can't be expecting to get your designs, your countless designs on that same money. To be very realistic. Mukitegedde bantu bange. So, but prepare not less than 3.5 million Ugandan shillings if you want a gate of 1.5 millimeters. By the way, you can even get your, by the way, 1.5 millimeters a gauge banungi no. There is no need for you to buy a 3 millimeter gauge. Okujjako nga oyina byokuumirayo mu ndeeyo. Nze manyi bye mukuuma. But 2 millimeters are very good gauges. 2.5 very good. 6 millimeters oba oyina banka. Kati ezo ziba nzigiza banka. 6 millimeters, 8 millimeters. Si banka eyo. Abaana abagala kola business za banka.
Ebera mu design bwa gate bwe tukola kati nga flat bar. Byesobola kola mu 6 mm. Ndio kwagala gate oba ndabola ba mu space eziri kweyo yagala mu design bubeeremu. Awo osobola kola mu 6 mm ka flat bar nga kekakoze design eyo oba nokola mu 4 mm kyona kikiri kyoboyagala. Osobola kimukolera. Oba mu mutayimbo ogwa round bar.
At the end of this video, I'm going to attach for you some of Mutebi's ideas, and then you'll be able to take screenshots if you can see different things that you want, because often bino ebintu ebisinga biba bya special order. Katosa akusanga wano ng'omuntu akoze gets 50 nga ziri awo. Era bintu ebisinga people order. So we keep pictures of these jobs. We keep pictures of these ideas. Kati gwe nojja nogisanga kuno nokuba ekifaananyi, oba you can find it anywhere. I told you, these finishing jobs you can copy and paste. Finishing jobs obeera notambula nosanga ekigeti okikuba ekifaananyi nojja ano nogimuwa design nga njagala wet mu millimeters west.
Oba nodijja ku internet.
Mu millimeters west nomubuza ati kati mu millimeters west eri mu kasente ki ngawe twabagambye nti woba ogenda, if you're going to buy 1.2 millimeters tojja with less than 3 million. Okiwulira? But remember, your design could be expensive nga you're going to buy expensive panels, so the money goes up. Your money will only increase depending on the size of your gate. Let me rephrase that. Your money will either increase or decrease from the prices I've given you, depending on the size of the gate. How tall is your gate? How big? How wide is it? Gauges. 1 millimeter gauges will not cost you the same as 2 millimeters. Design. These designs, different things go into these designs, different bars. All these bars cost money. There are those things that even require steel bars. Mitayimbo ejaddala. Omutayimbo agugulikako kati. Guli mitwalo 7 kakaaga. Wazinga white. Naye kati white eno ogenda muteekawo. So keep in mind when you're making these orders that prices are not static, and depending on what you want, but at least you have an idea. If you want a 1 millimeter gate that is opening, it will range between 1.9 to 2M. And if it is standard size, 14 feet.
14, yeah.
But if it's less than 14 feet, the money will reduce. If it's more than 14 feet, the money will increase. Even the designs will make the money increase or decrease. Then if it's a sliding gate of 1 millimeter, have your 2.5 million going up, depending on the size. But remember, we said standard size for swinging gates or sliding gates is 16 feet, standard size. But there are those who have less or more. It doesn't mean it's wrong, it's right. Chiba chikola. Naye chiba chikola nga kasente okongeddemu. Kubanga design ezo ziri expensive. Kuba kati wano labor wali. I don't think they would charge you because of labor. They have enough labor. The problem is material. Someone is not going to buy for you material on their own money to give you what you want. You have to prepare for that. Simu mutima mubi. Munange bintu byachuka. Yeah? So remember, I've given you different millimeters. Keep these things in mind. Okube chifananyi soko mubuze nti kino chifananyi mugete obuwanvu webuti obugazi webuti mu design yeno eri mu sente mmeka nga njagala. Don't just assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't say Doreen said. Doreen says a lot of things and I always first put my numbers to paper. Ebintu byenjogera biba sibiyiza. My information is well researched. So when you come and you have a disagreement with me, by the way, someone can even make for you something similar and lie to you. But those gauges are correct. There are people who have expertise in the metal industry. Stretching.
Adira pipe. Nalega bulungi eri ebbati nga tutatugezeya 1.2 nakugamba nti ono 1.5 naye naawe ne bw'olikonako ng'owulira ddala bbaati gumu liweza milimita za kugamba kuba abantu abamu of course tebamanyi kebera millimeters kati ye bajja mulimba bwe batyo bamuwe ku bbeeyi ennafu nga naye nga nekye bamukoledde takimanyi.
So you have to go and buy from people you actually trust. Because now this industry is all about trust, Bantumwe. It's all about trust. You have to be with either people you can trust or people who are reputable. Otherwise, you will never know what you got. These things are very different. Yeah? Very, very different. If you want a 2mm gauge to get, yeah? Yeah, the starting price is about 4.5 million Ugandan shillings. Starting price. This price only goes up depending on the design that you're trying to make, depending on the size of your gate. And also it can go a little bit down depending on the gauges and the size. They won't charge you the same price as someone who is taking a 10-foot gate. Obviously. Choyagala chikuseza. Yeah? Then 3mm going up, mwabagala okola obubanka bwamwe waka. Yeah? Prepare at least 5 million Ugandan shillings. Over how many dollars are those? I promise to calculate for someone dollars. Naenze gwe mulaba. Na nkoye. Sikukoa naye. How many? Kubanga $1,000. 1,500 ziri mu bukadenga busatu andaye. Bantumwe mbabulira. Be very careful when you're going into the metal industry. Stop picking people off the streets. Start dealing with reputable people. Get a zijaba guida. I saw something so sad, by the way. I don't know what caused that. So these people, by the way, they can transport for you. They have trucks. Yeah, fully well-maintained trucks. They can transport for you. You'll get free. Just give them fuel. Yeah. Fuel the car to any distance. They'll bring for you. They will load for you, but offloading you. Abano jaba waya kantu. This is Africa. Loading is free, but offloading. Olaba na matafali baga loading ira bwerere, offloading eba you. Ebintu abisinga nadala mweno industry. Then installation yeba yiyo. Naye woba toyina muntu ng'omwesiga. Especially things like these electronic gates. Mbega iride. Ask them to give you someone who can do the job right. Mulekerawo okuleta abantu beyiyize ku bintu byammwe gate ezijja kuba. You will lose your life. Jokingly no. Yeah, chigeti chivayo ne chikukuba. Anti omuzimbi oyagambye abisobola. Yeah, wali omulabyeko ngateekamu gate tomulabangako. But abantu tombakiriza kubeyiyizaako. In certain things, look for people who are reputable, people who know what they are doing. In a way, you save your life, you save your children's lives. Oleka abaana ewaka ne chigeti nge yakiteekamu tomanyi oba amanyi, chigeti ne kiveeri ne kibakuba. Owulira. So, when it comes to installation, make sure you use people who are reputable, people who know what they're doing. If you don't know someone nga tomulabangako nga teekamu gate naddala ezo sliding gates ezo, be very very careful. Kati ono meto ono akwata gate eno alina okuba nga ali stable. Okiwulira, someone who installs these things alina okuteekamu bu rollers nga tebugenda kuvaayo gate egwe.
Kuba waliwo ebikoma wali gye bakola nga giri half. Waliwo gye bakola nga giri half naye kati omukono gulina okumalayo bwe guti.
Imagine.
Nebegezaako okuvaayo guba mugumu tegugikwata bulungi.
Tevaayo. Anange, take care of yourselves, take care of your lives, take care of your family lives. Because at the end of the day, you're doing these things to better your lives, not to mourn your people. These things need people. It's like electricity. Yeah? You're doing electricity installation, omwana omulonze ku street kukyalora kuba agambye amanyi amasanyalaze. You short circuit the entire house, you burn it down. Tolanga oba okoledde bwerere. Mulekera okwekuba enjawulo. There are certain things. There are certain things where you should let people who know what they're doing handle things for you. Okay? So, these people, whatever, they have cranes, they have what, they know what they're doing. Yeah? Chavalava, I didn't just pick a place off the street to shoot this Gets video. Enzi jinza sobola kulonda omuntu yenna n'akuwoloji. Naye gets are delicate. Gets are delicate. If you don't know what you're doing, babulira gets zijja bagwira. Simu bubi. Muchiwulira. So this is Mutebi Metalworks and very nice people, a lot of people. It's a learning center. Ndoza naba bagala okujja bayige Metalworks basobola okujja wa. Bajja
n'abasinga obungi abali wano bayigidde wano.
Tolaba. You come here, people will teach you, people will educate you. Come here, come learn. Nango banzije njige ebyuma. Yeah? Guys, I should close this video, but just a recap. There are different gauges in Gets. There are different sizes and different designs. Each one of these designs is going to cost you a different amount of money. But at least you have a starting price of these things. You have a different price of how much these things cost. Yeah? But now they are going to load doors and windows. Walai tugenda kubalabanga bati kasicho. Hey, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you ideas, different designs, different things they've done. Yeah? Nja kubaterayo ebintu kati olaba bano bana batwala nziju zizi no ne madinisa. Obuntu bwansanyusiza nnyo buno. Olaba ebunyirira. Hey. These are sliding windows.
Sliding windows.
Hey, sliding windows. Kebasinga okwagala. Katulinda omwana amala okwokya obuntu bwe naffe. Tugende nga tubulabako. Bwe buganyweza. Okay. Kakati mmwe abatatya. Abazungu kati wano ng'akugamba yambala balina ebikooti byabwe. Yambala ekikooti. Omwana yangamba bali bamuyigiriza okukanika. Toyina tebamukkiriza na kwambala gloves. Wavaayo yenna nga alina oil ne mu nviiri. Olina obyambala. Ateekako buno obutonotono. Kituufu. Kituufu nnyo. Alright guys, so thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. Let's show you these people loading these things. They have enough transportation. Me, I like this place already, man. I have a cousin, those ends. Jamuleta you go watcha. By the way, the name to Bidi Musente. Bidi Musente. But then era bidde. Mwino kubera na mazima abantu. I've been here and I remembered. There are those people who have their own metal and they want, well, you can be there and you've already purchased your own boards, visitor boards, and you want someone to make for you. They can also make for you. You transport your things here, you negotiate labor. All right? You negotiate labor. By the way, all these prices I've given you are negotiable. They are negotiable. Muulidde wane Uganda everything is negotiable. Okujjako supermarket ndowooza. Everything in Uganda is negotiable. So when you come here, you come with your measurements, you can negotiate. They can suggest a lesser, another design that will not cost you as much as the one you want. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Understand that you can come here with anything you want. You don't have to worry and say we have abagagga, si abagagga. Abantu abasinga batya gets balowooza za abagagga. Bazitya.
Ati oyinza okubeera nga amanyi nti za bbeeyi nga tamanyi kituufu.
Atamanyi kituufu.
Bajja n'omuwa idea n'omunyonyola avaawo
ng'akitegedde. Kati you come with any design you want, yeah? These people will install for you. They will give you an idea. They will tell you that this design you've picked is very expensive, but they give you alternatives. According to the money you have, you can use this instead, right? You can use this. You can choose between these ones. These ones will fit within the money you have. By the way, whatever money you have, you come. Whatever money you come, just whatever money you have, you come. You come, and then sit with them. Tell them this is my price range. And then let them decide and show you what they have in store that can fall within that money. Because in the so I can't exactly say if you want this design, no. I can only give you samples and show you pictures. Then for you, you come here and sit and tell them, I don't know how high your walls are, I don't know the width of your walls. So I can't give you an exact price, but at least I've given you gauges. There are gauges, there are different sizes, there are different designs. Kati goja nogamba nze njagala kageti kanka 1 mm, 1.2 mm, 1.5. Naye mu design eno badde nsaba kumbuliramu kasente. Ekisenge kyo kipimye, measure your wall, come with those measurements. Measure the width of your wall and the height.
Even if you don't know how to measure, we can still go with you to the site.
And they measure for them. Naye bana abaana mbayigiriza okupima since oba when. Balina okubanga kati bamanyi okwata tape measure wachi. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time on this video. Thanks for watching DOREEN'S African Experience. Nze sida abaana be batika. Ngenda kubakolera ki? Bakyali. Kale, thanks for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. I'm going to attach the contacts in the video so you can reach out to these people via WhatsApp. All these contacts on WhatsApp so you can reach out to them and support them. Come support the young youth. You know, this is a young blood. Come support them. Come buy their work. This is Uganda, right? This is Wampewo. Between Kasangati and Kumbuzi. You can't get lost. Namazedda njagadde nteekemu kano kansanyusa. Atulabe. Naye baba guno omulimu oba tolina abaana. Loading. So family, these are the different designs of gates that they've done, you know, and then some that they can do for you. So you can pretty much come with your own design. You can have your own idea and then you come with it. Oh, that's a nice gate. You know, you can come, this is nice to man. This is a nice gates, you know. So you can come with your own gates ideas and then you tell them what you want and then they can work on you. You know, this week has been very surprising for me. Really, really surprising for me. You know, when I shoot these videos, I actually do them for free, right? But then there are some people like later on that will call you up and send you some money when they've gotten clients. You know, I don't ask anyone to give me money, by the way, you know, because for me, I have my own mission. My mission is to, you know, enable African people. These people are not disabled. They are strong. They've been in this industry for some time. They have their own clientele. They've made names with their businesses. But I see what they do. You know, when they give a service to someone, I know I reach out to them. Me, I reach out to someone based on experience. If it's either my experience or someone else's, someone who is not biased. So in many forms, I'm quite excited to be displaying some of these things because these people are actually very nice people, you know. Man, I don't get it. People are nice because there is bad people in this world, but then there is also good people in this world. And somehow I've been so lucky. I've been so lucky because in this business world, I've not really met bad people like that, you know. There is the lady and her husband who run this workshop. They're so nice, you know. They are so nice. I was like, man, oftentimes we have this mentality that women are not supportive of other women, but trust me, it's not true. Of course there are women like that, but trust me, the women I've met in the construction world are so nice. I'm impressed, I'm happy, it's exciting when you meet people, kind people. I respect kind people because kindness can't be taught. There are some values in life that can't be taught. Values that you can only be born with. Like, that's how you are, that's who you are. But I know over time you can teach yourself to actually be more kind to people, more respectful, you know. Man, I'm impressed. This is Mutebi Metalworks. Remember, these people are located between Kasangati and Kumbuzi. All right, Wampeo. Between Kasangati and Kumbuzi, the area location is called Wampeo. All right. So I'm impressed. That's just the truth. I'm impressed. And the other thing is, you people, thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. Thank you for supporting DOREEN'S African Experiences, because a lot of you always ask me to give you my number, but I don't put my contacts in these people's videos because you don't need me. You need them. They're the ones who are actually doing this work. They're the ones who have the expertise to do this work for you. So that's why I put their contacts in the videos so you can reach out directly to them. You know, it takes time, but these people will always take care of you. They'll always work on you. This is a nice gate, man. Oh, whoa, that's nice. You know, in truth, finishing is expensive. So, but anyway, we are going to do different videos on construction, different things that are construction related. There is a type of paint I discovered yesterday, but I want to also document that because, wow, oh my God, we have a lot going on, man. Just pray for me to have life. Pray for me to continue having the energy and zeal to continue doing this work, because I know in many forms and in many ways we are all benefiting. My channel gets to grow, you get to get information. Yeah, thanks for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. Bye bye.